Welcome back to my channel. So for the next few days, I'm living by myself in New York because Magnus is going away to Texas with his friends to do some project. So I wanted to use this time to focus on my health and my self-care routines and try to build a better and healthier habit. I have a few areas that I want to focus on this time. I want to do a better skincare routine, and also I want to eat more healthier and less processed food for the next few days. I also want to think about my exercise habits as well as my sleep quality and sleeping schedule because I always have trouble falling asleep. So I wanted to try and address that in the next few days. And I also want to revisit how much media I'm consuming, and I want to try and reduce the time I'm spending on my phone and also on my computer and try to do something else like reading. I wanted to take you guys along with my little journey in building better and healthier habit, and wanted to talk a little bit about how I'm doing and what I'm trying to implement to improve my mental and physical health this time. I'm about to head out for a yoga pilates fusion class, and after that we are going to Trader Joe's for some grocery shopping. I really don't have anything at home right now, so I need to get like some produce, and I might get some protein stuff like tofu and salmon because I don't really have any of those. I just came home from Trader Joe's. I got a few things from Trader Joe's today. Very unfortunate, but I forgot to get a few things. So I need to go back there sometime this week, maybe this weekend. But I got some romaine hearts. I usually get more like darker green vegetables. But today I just was really feeling like romaine lettuce, and I got some organic bananas for my smoothies. And then I forgot to get soy milk or anything like that, so I cannot make any smoothies yet. But I also got some parsley because I really missed eating quinoa. Parsley just goes really well with it, so I got some of this, and I got some mushrooms and tofu. I also got some cucumbers. I like the mini cucumbers, and I got some tomatoes. So that's really basic stuff, and I got some shrimp. I will eat some stuff, but I'm not that hungry, so I think I'm just gonna make something really simple tonight. I just made my dinner. It's such a lot of effort. Food. I know I said I wanna like have a better eating habit this week, but just really easy, quick salad with romaine lettuce, cucumber, and shrimp because I'm not that hungry today. This week I want to eat more vegetables and try to also focus on getting like a good amount of protein while reducing the amount of like sugar and salt and also fried or processed food. I just came back from Pilates class. I think I want to make some tofu. I will make some tofu steak. Something really simple and quick because I'm really hungry. My salad is so simple. It's just romaine lettuce and Parmesan cheese. This is tofu and mushrooms, and then there's quinoa at the bottom. I think I might have burned my quinoa a little bit. I think it's still edible. I'm really full. I just ate. Sometimes when I have a little bit of food left on my plate and if I already feel like full, I usually just like kind of force myself to eat all of it, which I don't think is good for me. So I really want to stop doing that and try to be mindful about like, you know, when I'm full and how much I can eat and how much food my body is actually needing. Sometimes I also have so much appetite that I may be like snacking or eating extra food even though I don't feel hungry. We are transferring the food to the container and put that in the fridge and eat it tomorrow. Yeah, I made way too much romaine lettuce, like some food for tomorrow lunch. This will be good because tomorrow I have an appointment in the afternoon. I actually downloaded some app to track the calories that I'm taking in my body, but I kind of have a conflicting feeling about it because I feel like it's kind of unhealthy to start tracking calories. I've done that multiple times in the past and I always feel bad about eating, or sometimes I just can't keep up with doing it. Like it's like I already have so much to think about on a daily basis, so I don't want to add any more things to keep track of or remember. I might just go ahead and delete the app. We'll see. I don't even know why I got the app. So skincare was one of the things I wanted to focus on, but I also want to take a good care of my hair, and I think tonight I'm gonna wash my hair. I've been too lazy to do this, but I just put on some scalp oil and I'm gonna let it sit for like 20 minutes before I take a shower. And I've had like ones that make my hair too greasy, but I think this one's fine. We'll see. Yeah, just kind of massage it on my scalp and roots. I don't know if you can see how oily it is right now from the hair oil that I just, or not hair oil, scalp oil that I just added. But yeah, I don't do this every time I wash my hair because you do need to leave it on for like 20 minutes. Whenever I take a shower, I kind of like need to take it right away. Like maybe it's like around like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. or something. I realize, oh, I gotta take a shower and wash my hair and I don't have time to really do the scalp oil thing and wait extra 20 minutes. I usually want to take it right away. I leave it like this for 20 minutes and take a shower. I just took a shower and I'm gonna do some skincare routine segment. So like I mentioned, I want to try and have a better skincare routine. I've been trying to kind of focus on using more clean skincare products. For most of the products that I purchase, I've been trying to use some online resources to look up the ingredients in them and make sure that they're not bad ingredients. I'm not really an expert in skincare, so I don't know like too much about it, but I just use like online websites like cosmetic. But I wanted to try and use this pack today. If you have seen my Olive Young video, I bought this recently and I wanna try and use this because my skin is so dry, like especially like around my mouth. My skin gets so flaky and it starts peeling. For the next few days, I want to focus on moisturizing my skin. I also use tretinoin, so that's probably causing some of the dryness as well. So I'm gonna use this, but I need to clean my face. I actually really love Toridin. I've bought this like multiple times because this is so gentle on my skin and my skin doesn't feel so dry after cleansing. I think the ingredients in this is pretty good. I also want to try to not like scratch my face too much. But like not like scratch, but you know, like not scrub it too hard. Right after cleansing, I use this from Soul. I'm actually running out of this product. I kind of don't want to buy another one. I think it's really good for my skin, but also it's very expensive. I'm just not willing to spend that much money right now. For toner, I like using this from Wafito. This is a Japanese brand. They use all the natural ingredients and this feels so nice. It smells really nice. So mix the moldering pack with water and split it evenly. So yeah, I showed it in the other video, but it comes with this powder and the spoon. I'll mix it with water. Actually, how much water am I supposed to use? It didn't really say that. Actually, does it say that here? Oh, I think the cup has... I thought that this cup had like measurement because I think the instructions is like... It was on the lid. So I will mix water here. This looks like a snack or a candy that I used to eat as a kid. It's like it comes with a couple of different powders and you mix that powder with water and you just like stir it around until it becomes like really smooth and you just eat that stuff. It's a real thing. I don't think I've seen something like that in the US. I don't know why, but I used to like it a lot, and if I eat it now, I would probably enjoy it as much as I did as a kid, but the concept of it is kind of weird. I think this is good enough. Yeah, look at this. Okay. I'll put this on my face. This actually feels so nice because I just took a shower and this mask is cold. It feels so soothing on my skin. This stuff is so hard to put on my skin. Oh. I wanted to put all over my face, but maybe I just don't do that over here because I think I'm gonna make a mess if I try to. I look so funny. Oh my god. I look like a character in a David Lynch movie or something, you know what I mean? Like, what was that lady in Eraserhead? I think there was a lady that looks like this. There is a YouTube video I wanna watch, so I'm going to go watch that, and in 20 minutes we're gonna remove this. Okay, so time to peel off this mask. See if I can peel this off in one go. Wow. Okay. I still have some stuff left on my face, so I'm gonna use some cotton pad and my skin does feel nice, but the amount of residue on my face it's a little concerning. So I think my skin looks more like shiny. I don't know if that's a good way to say it, but look at that. Yeah, I like it. Kind of had to scrub my face hard to get the residue off, so I don't know if that was worth it. And I'm gonna just add some extra hyaluronic acid. For moisturizer, this is almost out, but I'm using this. And oh, my camera is about to die, but I'm also gonna use this night mask. The camera's dying, so I'm gonna stop my camera. So now let's talk about exercise. So I had hate relationship, like not even love-hate relationship. I had hatred for exercising and moving my body for my entire childhood and my youth. PE classes were my least favorite classes. I hated them so much. I always thought that I'm not capable of moving my body, doing any exercise. I was always running more slowly than everyone else. I would like get injuries from doing some simple stuff that everyone else could. I was never an active kid as far as I can remember, and I had to take like swimming school. I hated doing that as well. So I'm really like surprised at how much improvement I made in this area, and I'm also excited to share what I'm doing this week. So this week, or like in the next few days, I have so many classes registered. So I'm starting with like Wednesday because that's when Magnus is going away and that's my first day alone. So I'm starting with doing yoga and Pilates fusion class, and then the next day on Thursday I have Pilates class. Friday is like kind of like my day off because I need to do some errands, but Saturday morning I have a yoga class, and Sunday is, I don't know if I can do this, but I want to push myself and do 3 classes. So I have 2 classes in a row. I'm starting my Sunday with a yoga class, and then I'm taking a Pilates class right after that. And then in the evening of the same day, I have a yoga class. So that's going to be interesting. I've done 2 classes in a row before. I get really tired after that. Like I feel like I use all my energy for those 2 classes in the morning, but it's always nice to have some morning classes, and I do love doing yoga first and wake myself up and then do some Pilates. But this time I'm adding another class to it, so that's, yeah, I'm excited. But the evening yoga class is a restorative class, so I don't think it's gonna be that hard. And I have yoga class on Monday, and I'm finishing up with a Pilates class on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm really excited for this, and whenever I have a chunk of time to spend alone, I always try to sign up for as many yoga or Pilates classes as possible. At some point, I want to try and start running more. I used to run on a more regular basis, but then I kind of quit. I stopped. I also like swimming, and I do want to go back to doing more swimming, but we'll see about that. It's kind of hard to find a good spot with a swimming pool, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to do that anytime soon. I just try to move my body as much as possible, especially my full-time job is remote work, so if I don't actively try to move my body, it's really bad. I didn't start moving my body as much until like a year ago, so I was really able to feel that my body was like so tight. My shoulders are so tight. They still are a little tight, to be honest. If you don't do anything, your body just starts getting like more and more tight. It gets more and more difficult to move your body if you just leave it that way. So I am happy to be in like some routine of doing workout and like exercise. I love going to these classes, and I want to do it as much as possible. I'm trying to do at least one thing every single day for the next few days. If I set like too high standards for myself, I just don't do anything at all. Good morning. I actually canceled one of my classes for Sunday just to give myself a little bit more time to relax and chill. I just wanted to do other stuff. But I'm about to go to my Pilates class and I'm really excited. I want to continue to do the Pilates classes on a regular basis and also the yoga classes. I think they have such positive impacts on me. But I also want to try to incorporate more strength focused workout. Like I want to try to lift more weights and do more of that because I don't think I still have a lot of strength. I got way stronger than I was before thanks to the Pilates classes that I've been taking, and I already noticed a lot of changes in my body and how strong I am. But I want to try to like keep challenging myself and try to like push myself so I will be able to do more things. And it's really fun to see all these positive changes in my body and how much better I feel and how much more I can do. And I'm excited to see how I can continue to do this, and it's great. I'm surprised at how much I changed because I mean I still don't like doing like abs and I don't like the pains in my muscles, but I was such a different person before. I feel like I was limiting myself before, believing that I'm not capable of doing stuff, and there's still a lot of stuff I cannot do physically, but it's crazy that how much you can do if you try and if you keep trying. It takes a while, like it might take a while, but you do start seeing changes and it's really exciting. Anyways, I'm gonna head to the class and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Don't mind my wet hair. I just took a shower. This topic in this video at least is kind of related to sleep because my goal for the next few days is to have a better sleep and have a better sleeping schedule. And I believe that looking at media like social media, anything on the phone, anything that's on the computer, anything that's on the TV have negatively impacted my sleep quality. So one rule that I'm giving myself for the next few days is at least half an hour before going to bed, I cannot look at my phone, I cannot look at my computer, or I cannot watch any TV. So that's just one thing that I'm making myself do this time, and I want to continue to do that even after the next few days. I want to actively try to avoid looking at like my phone and stuff like that before going to bed, and I want to have like at least half an hour to let my brain kind of take some rest from media. Instead, I can read a book. I can also listen to like sleep stories. I got Calm app. I got a free trial. I'm allowing myself to listen to like some sleeping stories before going to bed or as I try to fall asleep. But other than those, I'm not doing like anything. I'm excited to see how this is going to help me, especially in terms of my sleep. I already made some progress. So I just finished reading Clara and the Sun. I've been working on this for like maybe 2 months or 3 months, and I finally finished it. I always believed that I'm not able to read English books because I always had trouble focusing on any books in English, especially when it's more like non-fictional, like stories, because I found it really hard to like kind of use my imaginations and get myself into like the stories and enjoy them when it's not in Japanese, which is my first language. But I really wanted to make some changes this year, so I decided to give it a try. I finished this whole book, so I think that's some kind of achievement. This is my very first book that I actually finished reading that's in English. I think the language and words that the characters use in this book are like kind of easier than some other books, I think, which helped me a lot. I liked some moments in this book. I don't know if this is my favorite. For the next one, I want to read this book by Haruki Murakami. I think the English title is Men Without Women, like literally, like that's what it says in Japanese too. This book has 6 short stories, and one of them was adapted into a movie like not too long ago, Drive My Car. So I've been wanting to like read this. I already saw the movie and it was good. So I'm excited to read this. One thing I'm a little worried about is I don't really like how he writes about women. I don't know, I just don't really agree with his views, and I'm like wondering how this one depicts women because the title is like Men Without Women. I do like how he writes about sceneries and how he mentions music and movies and all that stuff. Before I tried, but I didn't take enough time to read, and instead I just go to social media and I just kind of rot. So I'm excited to like start reading a little bit more. I think I want to make this into like my new routine and start like make myself read a book before going to bed instead of looking at social media or just looking at like online shops or something. I'm excited to see how this is gonna have hopefully some positive impacts on my well-being. It's almost 10 p.m. I just got out of shower and did my skincare and all that stuff, but I wanted to talk a little bit about my sleeping habits and what I'm gonna try to do for the next few days. I have been having trouble falling asleep for a while, and also I have a bad habit of not trying to go to bed early, and I typically go to bed around like midnight or 1 a.m. even though I have work around like 8 a.m. or sometimes I try to start working at 7. So in the morning I'm always like so tired, not really rested, and I really want to improve that. I think that sleep is so important. It's so important for your health. It affects your mental health. It also affects your skin and other things. So I really want to do better in this area. So for the next few days, I want to try to go to bed as early as like 10 p.m. or maybe 11 p.m. at latest. I don't know if I can fall asleep right away, but I've been interested in sleeping supplements like melatonin and that kind of stuff, and I saw online that everyone was liking this, so I got it for myself and I took them yesterday, like last night, and I think they actually helped a lot. So I'm gonna take them again tonight and see how I feel. I'm also gonna try to stay away from like computer and my phone before going to bed. I think I'll allow myself to do some stuff on the computer until like maybe 10:30 p.m. But past that time, I want to try to read and just not look at any screens, no phones, no computer, no TV, nothing, none of that stuff. So I think that's actually gonna help me a lot. Yeah, I just want to have a very relaxing night. I'm gonna maybe do some essential oil stuff too. I have this essential oil from Muji. This smells so good. And I don't know if it helps me fall asleep. I don't think it does, but it smells good. So I need to do some cleaning and then I'm gonna just chill on the bed and get ready for sleep.